Good evening, everyone. Have you ever jogged your mind? And what does it mean? Is it learning, performing a sport, or maybe also mental health? Indeed, it is not about choosing any of these, but combining them. It is the very combination that is the key to success. And I, standing here, am the living proof that it really works. How? Well, I used to think that a person with big muscles must have really low IQ level. And the other way around, a person hidden behind round glasses has to be physically weak. But now, I know it's a little bit different. Let me tell you about the discovery I made last year that changed completely everything. As you see, I used to be this sweetheart Johnny, but it wasn't so sweet, all in all. I studied hard every day to get good grades at school, having no real time for sports that I used to be really good at. I became more vulnerable to injuries and illnesses, and literally every single gust of wind, even the smallest one, could sweep me off from the surface of the earth, and as simple as that, I just felt uncomfortable in my own skin, doing absolutely nothing to improve that. Day by day, minute by minute, it was worsening. In the company of my friends who were growing very fast, I started to feel that maybe I am the odd one. I was learning as much as they did, but still achieving the same results in which I wanted to be simply the best. Because, as you know, a child doesn't even want, but needs something to be very, very good at. And that is why, after graduating Marcinek Junior High School, I decided to take up sports. I started from running. Then, a couple months after, I got the first gym membership card that I just loved. Even, I used to be going to the gym 3 times a week, and if I actually didn't, I felt that, that something is wrong. And the results of regularly practicing sports are just amazing. I haven't been chronically ill for a year at least. My last injury happened 2 years ago, and do you know what is the best in this situation? That my school results since that time for last 2 years have gone up in such pace that the amount of competitions, challenges that I decided to take up would be hard to count by these 2 hands. Because, as Dr. Wendy Suzuki states, a professor of neuroscience at New York University, that not only by exercising you increase the core power of your body, but actually you enhance the possibilities and creativity of your mind. By lifting some weight bars, you mold your brain on. That looks like that. And the part of the brain situated right here is called the hippocampus. A hippocampus plays an important role in the consolidation of information from short-term to long-term memory. And as Dr. Suzuki found out, only 30 minutes of exercise, but hey, not less than that, though strikes the hippocampus not only to create new brain cells, but actually increases your memory and attention performance. And as you all probably know, doing sports also stimulates the release of endorphins. And those neurotransmitters regulate and affect our happiness level. So that, let's say you have just eaten our delicious cafeteria cake, and I hope you did, because it's just awesome. And it triggers the feel-good factor, but it lasts for a short period of time. And on the other hand, we have the endorphins production in the physical activity that, well, works pretty similarly, but the effect is much longer. It lasts for hours. You can feel good wherever you go. And last, but certainly not least, could you imagine that a single exercise increases your creativity? In 2007, in the United States of America, scientists did a research in which they asked people who work out regularly and those who don't to imagine a situation or a place they have never ever been before. And what they found out is that the description of such place is much faster, better and more specified by the active people than the rest. Isn't it all awesome? If you think about all these aspects, there is one remaining question that we should all ask. It is how? How to have the strongest mind possible. And my message is that it is exercise which improves the key brain functions that you and me want to have strong and fresh all the time. A very simple idea, but with such profound meaning in how we learn, how we educate, but most importantly in how we live. So that next time, beware looking for a magic pill to get smarter or healthier. Well, my pill that I propose to every one of us comes with a lot more sweat, sometimes pain and time, but the results are invaluable. So that, go gym. Thank you.